Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Gloomhaven. Now we've had an update that's come through on the 20th, and since the last time there's actually a whole bunch of different things that have happened. We've got the Plane of Night, where we need to bring Hail the Vessel. I'm assuming that's because we've gone through and we got Hail to close things off. We got to kill Jexera over in the Necromancer Sanctum. We've got the Temple of the Eclipse to try and take out the Colourless. And we've got the Temple of the Seer to locate Jexera, but we already know where Jexera is. Now, there's an updated interface on this, so it may not be immediately obvious what's been going on, but that's absolutely fine. Let's start off with the Enchantress, because I did say we were going to take a moment to have a look at the Enchantress. Now, I've been giving it some real thought, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to go with Duelist Advance over here. I want this to be a disarm. I want to move in and properly get that disarm going. And the main reason for this is Duelist Advance is such a useful card. Later on, we're going to swap Throwing Knives out with a different one. And having this +2 on the bottom is just great. Having a move on the top is great. Duelist Advance is such a strong card. So if we put Disarm on it as well, it's just going to really double down. It's not about killing better. It's about buying more time. So we'll go with that. And that's pretty much taken all of our money. We are going to eventually add more move onto it, but that's only going to cost us 60. So that's not too bad. We could put jump, but really we don't need it. Extra move would be more useful. Over on Blunder, we've got so many options. Because we use backup ammunition all the time. For Massive Boulder, I was actually thinking adding Wound onto it would be really handy. It's quite a cheap thing that we can throw in, but it's going to have a big benefit. The other thing that I was thinking is we could do the same with Crater. And Crater itself is another one that we're going to be using all the time, and we could potentially boost this one quite a lot. So if I get Wound on both of these for the moment, where's Massive Boulder? There's Massive Boulder. Adding to range on this is going to be really cheap, so we're actually going to be able to do that as well. Oh no, it costs a little bit too much because the price goes up the more you enhance a card. And likewise over here, that's going to be 40. Down on the bottom, we could add more move. It's already got jump, so that's a cheap, quick enhancement we can throw in just for the sake of it. And yeah, that means Blunder is now just like even more versatile. Even if we take one of these out temporarily, we're still going to have the added benefit of the other one. And Syntha, likewise, we're attack 3, range 3, target 3. We're going to throw a wound on this, just to make Fire Orbs scary good. And I really want to add a target and a range. But for the moment, we never use the move on the bottom, so we'll leave that alone. For the moment, we'll save our money. That's what we'll do. And the merchant did have a whole bunch more things, such as the jagged sword, and it wouldn't be a bad idea to get that for someone, but we're pretty much skint now, so we're going to have to push on with another mission. Let's see what the Gloomhaven quest itself is. So, have Hail examine the strange artifact. This has got the Deep Terrors, the Black Imps, and the Night Demons. Rewards are unclaimed, and there's one... Oh, cool, it tells you if there's a treasure chest now. I wonder if it marks ones that we've already gone through. So the Barrow Lair, we did that. The Black Barrow, no further rewards available. Okay, so yeah, we know that the Barrow Lair still has a treasure chest we haven't opened. We could go back and revisit some old places. For the moment, I'm more curious. Ooh. Immunity to wound, immunity to disarm, immunity to stun, and immunity to curse. That's tricky. Where's the colourless? So she's not immune to muddle or poison. It's good to have the colourless there to compare against. Not immune to poison or muddle, but yeah, that's pretty nasty. Let's do the city quest. So have Hale examine the strange artifact.
Hale rubs her hands in excitement. On this day, I can tell you that for the first time, I do not regret turning you inside out when we met, she says matter-of-factly. The vessel of the elements. And you say it was under my nose the whole time? Amazing how some things get forgotten so easily.
Indeed.
She reaches out to touch it, but quickly recoils her hand. Oh, so this is why you brought it to me. And here I thought it was a token of friendship. She frowns. That, she says, pointing at the artifact, is a clear case of bad gifting. You're going to have to clean this thing out before I can accept it. The artifact has been attuned to the plane of night, capable only of corrupting and destroying everything it comes in contact with. You could wreak a lot of havoc with this, but with such strong attunement, there's no way to control its power. You'll need to break the connection to balance it out.
All right.
You stare at Hale blankly. Oh, what, do I have to do everything? She asks incredulously. Okay, look. I'm not going to go in there and fix it, but I suppose I can transport your essences through to the other side so that you can sever the shadow link yourselves. Hale begins to move her hands fluidly back and forth. Occasionally a hand disappears down to her wrist, only to re-emerge, clutching colorful magics, which she begins to scatter over you. So it's all very simple. Soon you'll find yourselves in the plane of night. Just look around for a giant black pillar extending infinitely into the sky.
Oh!
And then destroy it. Once you do that, I'll bring you back here.
That simple, is it?
Before you even have time to object, your vision goes dark. At first you feel as though you're falling, but then you realize you're standing on solid ground. Your vision adjusts, and you begin to see features in your surroundings. You're in a cave covered in a slick black slime. And there are demons. So many demons.
Oh dear. Okay, so what are we going to do? Kill 5 or more monsters? That seems reasonable. Only take short rests. Sure, we can do that. And we could try for Executioner. I'm sure this is going to be pretty difficult. It is the plane of night after all. Now, one of the others that I was considering boosting was Special Mixture, because being able to move further and poison, or move and jump and poison, is almost certainly going to be handy. Ooh. So we're not going to get close enough. Do we have anything that could pull at this stage? I don't think so. I think we would have needed Smoke Bomb. Or Push. Push is the other option. Deep Terrors. They don't have a range. At the start of every round, Dark is set to strong, Light is set to inert. All mercenaries start with 3 curses. Well, not all mercenaries. And we've got to destroy the rock column, which I'm assuming is right at the back. So kind of powering through seems like a smart move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we can have a swift bow. One, 2, 3, 4. If we've got a 4 move, we could jump and dodge that curse. So flanking strike would get us right next to it, because I'm thinking the battle axe itself could be useful to attack both of these if we have something that's going to hit big, like Duelist Advance. We could disarm both of them. Ooh, yeah. It's a lot of move to use up unnecessarily, though. But it will get them disarmed. It will get them disarmed. 1, 2. Yeah, so actually we don't need flanking strike. We could use Trickster's Reversal instead. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'd be fine. Seems a bit excessive to use fire orbs, but if we move in with Reviving Ether, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so there should be enough in range that we could use it. Doesn't look like there's any shield, so that's not really going to be a problem. And over here, I think we're going to start off with backup ammunition and opposing strike as normal. All right, that's not a bad start, I'd say. Attack 3, range 4, wound. Ooh, those deep terrors are nasty. Range 4. And they're moving slow. Well, that was a bit pants in terms of damage, but at least they've both been disarmed. Do I want to get the stamina potion on the Duelist Advance? Yeah, probably. Alright, let's come in here. One, two, and on the big one, we'll get the power potion in, we'll get the eagle-eye goggles, so we've got a chance of killing these guys straight away. 1 dead. 2 dead, that's great. I mean, this thing is still going to cause a wound on someone, but... that is much better. Okay. How do we want to deal with this? We can potentially do an open wound on you. Yeah, you snack an open wound, actually. We can get a flame strike for a bit of attack, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have anything that's range 4? Those are 4 damage and curse, which sucks. That's range 3 and it'll do a muddle. But it will get burned doing that. Let's do a forked beam. We'll just try and maximize our damage output. You need to move in quite far. Ooh, actually. Thieves' Knack, you can disarm traps. So, let's not do Thieves' Knack. Open Wound, yeah, sure. But we'll... We'll get something to just move us in a little bit closer. Special mixture, sure. No, because we want to heal. We don't have any jump moves. Okay, open wound. We'll get an actual wound on this guy and probably kill him. And then we could just move with flanking strike. It doesn't need to be a big move. Let's try and go quickly. So we can use Sentient Growth to get healing in and get that wound gone, is what I'm thinking. Blunt Force will allow us to move a bit. 1, 2, and then Sentient Growth is range 3. 1, 2, 3. In like a range. Yeah, that should work. That's unfortunate, but he is wounded, so it means that this is pointless. Little bit of healing and fix that wound. What are you going to do? You're going to wound or poison everyone adjacent, then you're going to attack at range. Okay. Ouch. I'm wondering whether it's better to actually get closer. Undo this. Yeah, let's flame strike it. Cool, it's gonna die. That's exactly what we want. Okay, Special Mixture will allow us to move in just a tiny bit. And Thieves' Knack will allow us to disarm one of these. I need you to attack quickly, so Frost Armor will do well there. And potentially Cold Fire to just grab whatever's nearby. think we're going to use Massive Boulder to move 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, do we have any... Oh, we could do Rumbling Advance for healing. Sure. Attack, attack and pierce. Ugh, that's pretty nasty. Okay. Sure, let's consume the dark. We've got a disadvantage anyway, so I don't care about being close. It's pretty good. It's not good enough, unfortunately. But loot all of this. Probably not smart burning a card like that. Use the armor. There is no point in using the armor, so just take the damage. Ah, must be used. Ah. Even if it's pointless. Well, he's going to die on his next turn, so we can ignore him now. We'll get the healing going. Okay, well, if he's gonna die, let's move as much as we can. One, two, three with the duelist. Well, no. Let's use single out to move up. And then we'll use Duelist Advance to push in and hope that there's something close enough to actually do something with. You're going to do these two because you don't really have much of a choice. We'll Rock Slide in. And then we'll Crater. Okay, move 6 starting. Ooh, what are these? Black Imp Elites. Move 1, attack 1, range 4, target 2, curse and poison. Ugh. That is... There's a lot of them. High range. Really high range. Luckily there's only that one room on the other side. Ooh, and we can push them around. Okay. So here's a weird plan. We're going to hit you and you. We're going to use the power potion on it. And we're going to push. So you're getting pushed to there. And you're getting pushed to here. Lovely. I mean, we're gonna suffer for that, but There's the curse and poison. Ugh. Do not like. That is a lot of cursing. Yeah, we're not going to get in close enough to be able to attack, so let's just move in as far as we can for now. Throwing knives and swift bow. Wicked Heaving Swing and Dirt Tornado to do like a decent ranged damage on these guys. And over here, it's gonna kind of have to be a short rest, isn't it? I mean, we could do a long rest, but there's so many things to take out, so let's do a short rest. Sure, we'll lose Forked Beam. Icy Blast would be a decent strike. Let's Frost Armor to move in and Icy Blast. Oh, he's moving really quick. Ow. Let's just burn Rock Tunnel. So, do we go for the 2 or the 1? I think probably the 2. Yeah, now is a good time to use your healing potion. And what are these going to do? They're going to strengthen and muddle everyone within range of 2. So if we back off a tiny bit, we won't get muddled at least. But you're going to try and move in. So actually, let's back off this way one. Icy Blast. Try and make it a big one. Ooh. A wound on this guy? Nice. Now, this isn't so much of a problem because these damaged enough that I think they're probably going to die when Blunder gets to do the Dirt Tornado. So +1 to all ranged attacks this round. That is the worst. That is legitimately the worst. Use your healing potion. Get rid of that poison. Got rid of 2 curses. But, yeah. Short rest. Short Trix's reversal. I want throwing knives. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So throwing knives will allow us to take out both of those. And Special mixture isn't going to get us... Oh, special mixture would get us up to here. Alternatively, we could duelist advance in... And, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Throwing knives and... Yeah, special mixture. Reviving ether will allow us to move quite far, and freezing nova would do a decent attack. So let's do that combination. And over here, we're going to do a short rest. Short will lose heaving swing. I'm really tempted to just do fixed damage things. So something like rumbling advance. We could move into there, do some extra damage, and then rock slide. Actually, with rock slide, we could kill there, do damage down the air. Maybe. All right, let's try this. They're moving a little bit slowly. They're doing poisoning. They're throwing knives. Come and grab some money. Was there a trap there? Maybe I wasn't paying attention. We're going to move 4, and we're going to do a freezing nova in and around. Okay, we're going to have to get close, but we can create one next to this guy, and then one there. So let's... Okay, move 1. We should be close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that actually would also work. Yeah, come get the gold on the side. Ah, we can't then do that one as well. Okay. So if we go there... Oh, we can do all 3 as long as we're not creating a place that can't be reached. This is gonna hurt Syntha a little bit, but... guaranteed damage, so I feel it's worth it. Yeah, take the damage. I'm gonna have to sort out some healing for you. Definitely. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We need flanking strike. 1, 2, 3, 4 will get us in. Or we could shoot from here with a swift bow. No, we want to be up close with flanking strike. So if we're going all the way in, we may as well use open wound. Or duelist advance. Still use swift bow actually, but Let's get the disarm on one of these. I'm going to actually have a long rest for you. That'll heal off the poison. And it'll allow us to pick what you're doing. Sentient growth will allow us to heal the poison before you get your natural healing. And then crater will allow us to bap both of those. So flanking strike, round we come. Skip the movement. Here's the attack. Double poison. That imp is not in a good place. I'm fine with that. Much better than Syntha getting hit. Come and get some more money. There's the healing. Oh, that is not actually in range. Okay. That was a mistake on my side. So here's the long rest. We're going to lose, let's say, Freezing Nova. So the Spellweaver's going to get one more turn. Let's go Frost Armor because it's in range, and Flame Strike. Dirt Tornado will allow us to move 1, 2, 3. Yep, that will get us in. And Massive Boulder potentially. Might be able to use it. Over here, we just need to move a tiny distance. So, Open Wound or... Actually, yeah, Open Wound will get us far, and Swift Bow. Don't know if I want to open this just yet until everyone's rested, but... we can at least get this guy killed. Oh, wow, that's more than we needed. I'm fine with that. Let's grab the gold, actually, on the way through, seeing as we're going to want to rest for everyone else. It does feel like there's traps and things that I'm missing. Maybe I'm just not paying attention. We may as well activate Frost Armor. And skip this. Spellweaver's exhausted? Oh, I must have misjudged that. Shouldn't have burnt it. Well, that was a mistake. It's fine. We'll figure it out. We're just doing it with 2 rather than 3. You know what? Do a long rest. You're going to do a short rest. Sure, we can lose sentient growth. I think 1, 2... yeah, we just want to move in a tiny bit. So Rumbling Advance will let us heal ourselves up, and Blunt Force will let us move in. Although we could use that next turn. Yeah, let's use Rock Slide. No, let's use Dirt Tornado to move in a tiny bit. So step on up. Get the healing on ourselves. Next turn we're going to move in with the retaliate. That's the plan. Here's the long rest. And we will lose... special mixture. I think healing at this point is a bit wishful thinking. So over here, Blunt Force will get us moving in, and then Massive Boulder will do damage around, and then we can do Rock Slide next turn, or Crater, depending on which we need. I want you to move semi-slowly. So we could go Swift Bow, so we're moving a bit behind. And Open Wound would get us moving a decent distance.
Just as you're beginning to think that hail sent you to the wrong place, you gratefully see the outline of a tower in the distance. The thing is massive, with twisting ropes of darkness weaving in and out of one another, reaching up through an opening.
It's only got 24 health.
Above you.
So there's the extra retaliate. What are these going to do? They're going to attack 2 at range 5 and immobilize. We've got a chest over here that we're going to want to grab. Let's get a wound on both of these. Pretty certain that this column is immune to everything, yeah. Unfortunate with the disadvantage, but it's not the worst. He's going to kill himself. That's what we want to see. So we can actually come right in and get this. That was terrible. What have we found? Ropes of Summoning. Oh, I like that sound of those. Ow. This is okay. The immobilizer is annoying. Oh, and they've got more summoning in. Right, we need to go quickly then. We are, yeah, immobilized, but we can single out and 1, 2, 3, 4 distance away, which is a pain. Throwing knives at it. Over here, it's going to have to be Crater and Rock Slide. Move 5, attack 3, and then go invisible. Sure. So single out. Got one of them killed at least. We won't be immobilized next turn. Oh, we don't have backup ammunition anymore. If we go... Is that going to do damage to it? I don't think it is. So I don't think it's really worth it. So yeah, we'll Crater this guy. It's a wound on him, so he's gonna die. That's really painful. Really very painful. Duelist advance. And thief snack. Over here it's going to be a short rest. Sure, we'll lose Crater. We want rumbling advance to heal ourselves, which is a bit of a pain. And blunt force to step in and do some kind of retaliation. So this is to step in and do the disarm. Oh, he's invisible still. Well, I guess we just focus on what we can. This thing's going to die this turn anyway, so it's not too much of a problem. Painful, but we can suck it up. Ow! Burn flanking strike rather than that. Okay, it's going to be a short rest. No. Sure. So we want open wound, no, duelist advance and thief snack. So we'll try and disarm this over here. We just really need to be hitting this. Allies and enemies adjacent, so Rock Slide isn't guaranteed damage. We can still use Rock Slide to attack, though. These are going to be big hits. So it's probably worth us disarming this guy this turn. It's unfortunate. I really could do with the Spellweaver. Can't believe I let them fall unconscious. That was lucky. I mean, it will be attack 2, regardless. So maybe getting them muddled is... Oh, we did 0 damage onto this. Oh, that's saddening. I don't think we're going to manage this. It's going to have to be a short rest over here. I'm sure we'll lose Dirt Tornado. Blunt Force will get us doing a bit of damage. Massive Boulder might get us doing a bit of damage as well. I honestly don't, unless we roll a couple of times 2s, I don't see how this is really going to work for us. We may as well back away. And try and like do something next turn and keep it up. Get gold. Do what you can. Actually, they're not moving. Gonna have to be a short rest. Sure. We could do Duelist Advance and Thieves Knack to attack this. You can do Rumbling Advance and Rock Slide. We might die before we have a chance to do anything. We'll burn Swift Boat. Attack this. We might just pull it off. No! So close. And we're going to be exhausted. We're going to be exhausted. 1 hit point of damage and defeat. Oh. That is heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking. Oh, I could have done that so much better. We got plenty of gold out of that, and it's definitely a doable mission. But oh, dagnammit. Okay, well, we'll have to try again next time. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Let's have a very quick look at the Robes of Summoning. Interesting. We don't really have any summoned allies, so I think we'll sell that. But it's interesting. And actually, that means we can have a look at Duelist. Oh no, it's going to be plus 60, isn't it? Yeah. Too much. Too much. If we were to go for a special mixture, we could do plus heal, but I think really we want strengthen or something else in there. We could boost the move down here, but it's just going to make everything else more expensive. So we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Gloomhaven. See you soon.